Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey to love and to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And so I'm going to do two things today. One is pull in energy for today from the Starman Tarot, and which is based around this, all around David Bowie. It's influenced by an amazing deck. And then I'm also going to ask for what guidance they want to give for our union. And this is from the wisdom of the Oracle. And I just wanted to say yesterday there was, I did an energy read. So if you want to go check that out. So basically what it really showed was like this kind of, if you've had kind of some run-ins with your twins recently, and that, but whether you're in contact with them or not, there has been this quite kind of like frustrated and aggressive kind of energy that's come up, which has caused friction. And this is just to say the reason why, again, that comes up is to put you in a situation for you to clear it. And so I'm going to recommend, I've put two links to two videos in the description box who have been sent to me by, I said that I've, the guy that has been, who is also on this journey, he's a twin flame, who has made the copper pyramids for me. He sent me a couple of links today. And one is a Mary transmission, which is basically a meditation invoking the angelic realms. And the second one was a guy by the name of Joe 14, I think it is. He's a twin flame, and he's also talking about this, why you get put into situations where you have to deal with dark energy or negative energy, and the reason why it comes up. Because obviously you need to bring it up because it's been brought up for a reason, for you to work through it and to get through the other side. And so I was sharing that with me and my twin, we've had this energy recently that we've just run into it and it all blew up, and then actually, you know, that happens for it to, you know, the calm after the storm, right? When everything settles again, things have been blown up, then the energy settles, and then once it settles at a higher level because you've broken through those energies that needed to be removed. And so if you think of it like that, it's much easier to manage, because it is just about having to work through energies that aren't love. And so as we are put on this planet to become higher and higher vibrational beings, of course we're just going to be put in situations and places that keep manifesting those situations for us to work through. And again, it just kind of makes you think, it just makes you be much more objective about it and much calmer, and just think, it's okay, it's okay. It's just another thing that we've got to go through. Once we've broken through this, we'll go up another level. So I'm kind of intrigued. And just as I say that, I noticed this is the spiral as well. The spiral of energy. And so no matter what it looks like for your union, and for your whatever's going on for you and your twin at the moment, it is, again, just remembering that we are all part of a collective and all working through these collective energies. And the collective energies, that's why we experience similar things at the same time. I've received so many people saying exactly the same thing, that they've just had a bit of a blowout with their twin, or they've been feeling this energy really strongly, or it's brought up a whole lot of stuff for them. And of course, because we're all collectively taking and eating the collective fear-based pie, or shit pie, whatever you want to call it. And it's just about how you manage it. And of course, the higher in your consciousness you rise, then the more you're able to rise above, ride the waves, not get dunked. And if you do get dunked, it might be temporary, but you'll get back through it, right? And so that's the message for today. Just remember that whatever is happening, it is happening for a reason. It's happening for you to elevate into higher and higher energies. And look at that, it's the Prince of Cups. So the Prince of Cups is obviously, is all about wanting to give a message of love. And it is and it's also kind of like youthful love as well. Which is what this does, because this is the crazy thing about these relationships, is they do make you feel so childish, because you can be swept up really super quickly into this kind of like childish kind of like and then it's like, and you realize this is so crazy. It's just because the level of emotion and the level of feeling is so high. It's so like impassioned and passionate. So the Prince of Cups says this. The Prince of Cups is, I artfully negotiate for the best solution. Notice it says, I artfully negotiate for the best solution. So again, it takes a real it takes effort to negotiate through the darkness to find the light again, and to do that as quickly as possible. Which is, I can see why, this is why the description of these cards are so brilliant. So, the Prince of Cups is the archetypal knight gallant, a gentleman in every sense, honourable, considerate, valiant and noble. Not one to relish violence and battle on any level. He prefers behind-the-scenes diplomacy. If he must, he will act swiftly and cleanly to achieve the best results for all. A masterful peacemaker, an artful negotiator. He is always looking for the win-win solution to problems, and his caring, compassionate presence can be a very welcome alternative to bloodshed. He admirably carries and balances the feminine, feeling and receptive side of his nature along the fast, focused and actively fiery side of himself. This masculine aspect is ready for the call to action. That action is inclusive of his feelings, making him a fine, loyal, trustworthy and supportive friend and family member. His watery temperament enables him to bring a measured, reflective pace to his activities and duties, except in the area of romantic love, where his passion can seize the day and see him leaping and see him leap headlong, blazing. Definitely what I experienced. He will shift hell and high water to rescue the one he loves. Intensely romantic and sensual, he risks much heartache and raw pain on his path to true love. In essence, I see his character as the Grail Seeker, the untainted romantic, where life is filled with the possibility of discovery. The manta ray flying through the ocean, navigating the different depths, teaches us how to dig within ourselves and observe our emotions with a calm gracefulness, honouring the different levels of our being and the world around us. I mean, how synchronistic is that to what I was just saying? It takes real effort and concentration, even courage, to keep a flame of exuberance alive in our hearts. Instead of seeing ourselves adrift in a hostile world, we can look and see that everything carries a message to guide us to our most powerful possibility. This, in essence, is the elixir, the medicine, the Holy Grail. Not an object with miraculous powers, but rather a way of being in the world. Once you begin to see things this way, the world literally changes before your eyes. As we travel through life, it's an immense challenge not to be caught in the trap of cynicism. Yet to become cynical and resigned to the way things are brutally robs us of our life force. Most of us reach a point where we must consciously choose and create a discipline of consciously choosing. Albert Einstein suggested we examine the most fundamental nature of life when he said, "The most important question you can ever ask is, if the world is a friendly place." Every time we resign ourselves to the opposite, we leave behind the spark of life that can be astounded by something new and unexpected. And the Prince of Cups is here to say, rise to the challenge, attain an emotional goal, poetic and romantic. Well, again, look at him. He's actually riding on a surfboard as well, it looks like, to bring this emotional cup. And look, the skull here. There are actually two skulls joined together. I don't know whether you can see that, but it looks like it's a feather with a letter with a stamp on it. And so, again, the synchronicity is just like crazy because, of course, that to bring this emotional new beginning, or it's not even a new beginning, it's like this bulb of light. If you look here as well, it's like you and your twin are two conscious, you're basically two heads into one, right? And so whatever you're thinking, you can bet that they're thinking as well. So when you spiral out of that kind of craziness, which is why you're put into these situations, to spiral you into that craziness, is to basically uplift your consciousness into the new wave of consciousness. The new wave of love. Oh, sorry. the new wave of love. And so again, it's just kind of brilliant. So in a way, you just have to offer it to, that your twin is offering you this little situation to say, it is a gift. It's a gift to bring us higher and higher, even though it might feel like it, might not feel like it, but it's a gift of enlightenment. through the drama, I'm giving you this gift of enlightenment. Okay, so I love that. The next one is the spiral of consciousness that we're growing into. So this is the guidance of what they basically saying, what do we need to know? What guidance do we need to know for our unions? And this is the all that glitters. Look at that, the golden energy and the masks. So it is to see through the mask, right? Look at the higher power above. And also look at it's number 16, which is 7, which is the soul path. And so therefore, it is saying, be careful to not be caught by the illusion of the masks that they put up, right? Because the masks that they put up will, you have to be really, use your intuition to read past the mask, right? To read past what they are actually might be acting like or behaving like, to really understand what's going on behind the mask. And that's where you find the magic. That's where you really trust in the journey, because you have to go deep within. So whatever is also going on for you, this is crazy, because the song that I was going to say is No Doubt by Don't Speak, by No Doubt. And I'm just looking at the letter for letter 16. And again, look at this, that I need, this crazy, that I need to know beyond any doubt. And the song that I was going to recommend is No Doubt, Don't Speak. So there you go, beyond any doubt. So that I need to know beyond any doubt that you're coming for me. My heart yearns for you, my body aches for you. I ache for true love. I ache for the feel of your touch, for the feel of your love. I am following my light, but I let the shadow of fear come over me. And I want so much to have no fear, to be steadfast in my deepest knowing that we are here to find each other and shine our light so we can be a shooting, flaming, neon bright star in the sky, in the universe. I know that we will be a force to be reckoned with, that our light will be like a rocket transforming us, transforming our bodies, transforming our lives and everyone around us. I am in so much anticipation of all of this wonder beginning. I am ready for our mission, ready for our love, for our passion. Well, there you go. I mean, crazy brilliantly in sync, okay? I'm going to read 16 from, because it is, you're clearing fears. Whatever's been brought up, it's just clearing those fears to go more and more into the love vibe. So that you are the love of my life, the beat in my heart, the warmth in my belly, the fuzzy feeling in my body, the tingle in my toes. Basically, every part of me tingles in anticipation of your sweet touch, your hands on my body, sending electric shivers through every part of me. I cannot wait for us to be together, to spend lazy, loving Sundays in each other's arms, holding each other, loving each other, exploring each other. I want to be yours and yours alone until the end of time. Me and you are bound together by our hearts, for our eternal flame forever burns bright. Okay, and lastly, number 16 is this. You are my ray of light, my ray of divine beauty. Your light brings my ray to life, like the sun warming the sky on a cold winter's day. Imagine putting your face into the sun and feel the warmth radiate and permeate every cell of your body. Well, that's what your love, your light does to my soul, awakening my soul, thawing out my heart, waking me up to a different life, waking me up to feelings, to emotions. I never gave myself time to focus on what I really felt, never really had cause to really think and feel. But now, after you, I can't seem to do anything